Well, hello there. My name is Sometimes Heather and I play Elder Scrolls Online. Let's start with the keyboard. I will charge this real quick, or plug it in real quick. There we go. So, today I thought we might take part in the Undaunted celebration. So let's do that. And I must apologize for you because I have lied to you yet again. Yesterday I said that we would play Oblivion, but at that point I absolutely, totally and completely forgot that there is the Undaunted celebration happening, so we shall play Oblivion some other time. I suppose it will keep. Which vampire do we pick? We played with Lillian yesterday, but I think today we will go with LCB. She is very flashy and entertaining. Also a little bit intrusive, I dare say. So, Undaunted Celebration runs for 11 more days, I think. That didn't tell us much. I failed to claim my daily reward, which is, wow, 2 instant woodworking research skills. Scrolls. As usual, we are drinking coffee. So, Undaunted Celebration. "11 days left. We get unique rewards from the Impresario, can be purchased with tickets. Each final boss of group dungeons drops a reward coffer, and these boxes will or can include a very unique style for weapons and helm. Where should we begin? Let's begin by traveling to an Undaunted camp. I am at my water's edge, which I am in the process of decorating. I love this home, it's so pretty. I'm going to continue from here decorating, over the weekend, because Saturdays and Sundays are the days when I don't concentrate on builds or filming content. I just play as I choose, and lately I have chosen to decorate my houses. So, Undaunted camps, where you can find Undaunted pledges, can be found in 3 places in the game. There's one in Mournhold, here, one in Krathwood, close to Eldenwood City, here, and one in Wayrest. Oh, there. I like to use the Wayrest one simply because it's conveniently close to the way shrine. There are 3 Undaunted quest givers that give you group dungeon quests, and 1 that gives you a delve quest. This one will give you a quest related to DLC group dungeons. Mine will give you an easy one. Let's see what
My comrades look worse than they
today's
smell,
destination
don't they?
is.
The banished, not enough,
Banished cells.
What are you waiting?
Banished cells 1. Wonderful. Totally solvable. Clarion will give you a harder
Look me
match.
in the vaults of madness.
Vaults of madness. Let's go there. And the quest givers are also merchants who will always speak with you, no matter your vampire stage. And Bulgru will give you a delve quest.
You don't look like the type to wrestle a snow bear into submission. Maybe a snow bear's cub. Well, I have a cub-sized problem, just for you.
You have my attention.
You ever hear of the colorful metal chunks known as molten pearls? They're actually runoff from an old Dwemer furnace in Alduns. I want you to bring me one. First, find the furnace and smash its guardian.
Then I take the molten pearl from the furnace.
Not so fast. There should be some levers nearby. Pull them all to cool the furnace. Then it will be safe to grab the molten pearl. Unless you're too scared to reach your hand inside. Go on, I dare you.
All right, I will do it. So we need to go to a delve in Alika Desert. This one. Should we do this first and then go to Vaults of Madness, or the other way around? I'm seriously trying to decide which would be the smarter way. Let's go to Alika first. That will give me a chance to fully wake up. Or at least enjoy a picnic coffee. I think this is our safest bet, baseline-wise. You can't travel directly to delves or public dungeons, but you can travel directly to group dungeons. We must also read through today's daily endeavors. Oh well, I remembered how to reach the delve. So I am a living proof of the fact that if you make a mistake approximately 25 times, you will learn the correct method. So Aldun's is a delve that has dwarven automatons crowding it. I think this is also home to one of the precursor pods. We need to go the other way. If you have the clockwork chapter, you can collect parts from the open world and use them to put together your own precursor target dummy. It's equivalent to a very... no. I was going to say public dungeon, but I think it's more like equivalent to a delve boss. So it's... a nice thing to have, but not like... best target on out there. But there is a hidden bonus to it. Each one of your characters can get one. I currently now have 4. I'm going for the 5th one. Oh, daily endeavor completed. Recharge 1 with an enchantment. I have that automated, so that was a nice surprise. Oh, we have missed one. Damn. Oh, but we can get there from here. Never mind, never mind. Crisis averted. The other end. So first, we turn a lever. Which should be located somewhere around here. Alright. So many spiders! Family, I am afraid of spiders, but the dwarven spiders I have no problem with. Probably because they have 6 legs instead of 8 and are... well, artificial. Yeah. We find a weak enemy. In size, not resistance. And then we can head on over there. Those the spiders. I don't feel like killing those things. It's time consuming and annoying. Priorities. Golden spheres can be quite annoying. They seem to pop out of nowhere and they do have quite a bit of hit points, so takes more than 2 seconds to get rid of those. 5.8. Another lever, and then we need to pull one more lever there. I was managing quite well on my own. And then we can take the Molten Pearl, and then we can return to Volcro. Travel directly to Bots of Madness. Let's. I think we have completed this group dungeon in a stream earlier, but this is a really fun place, so. We shall enjoy it again. I'm going to summon my Ember because Elspeth's build is optimized for a companion, and also today's daily endeavors encourage us to recharge one weapon enchantment, which we already did, deconstruct 8 items at a jewelry crafting station, destroy 5 storm energies, kill 1 player in Cyrodiil, and or place 5 furnishings. And this week's weekly endeavors we already covered yesterday. This dungeon starts with a bamboozlement. Look how many trunks to loot. Dang it.
You doomed yourself by coming here. You know that, don't you?
And then we have to wait for a little bit
Never fails to amuse me, Gus.
while lore unravels before us.
Eventually.
We are free. I should have done that closer to the enemies.
I've been waiting to try this solo.
So, Elspeth is my sorcerer healer hybrid. I have given her a few strength skills and a lot of damage shields, and I will leave a link to her build in the description box down below. This is a super fun build. I like to play this as a healer when battling world bosses. I cast 1 fast impulse. Let's see if we can make it out alive.
Here's the Ember set.
Thank you, Amber. Ah! Whoops. This one marks an attacker, one of us, I mean, and then shares with them the damage they cause to it. So, can I please get out of this window? Thank you. So, if you do too much damage and aren't properly prepared, you will die. I think I was actually 7 minutes late today, as usual. Let's try again. Okay, I have been chosen, so I'm going to rely on Ember to do the rest. There we go. The next enemy is also a fun one. It snares you and makes it so that you can do absolutely nothing. Joy. I like to rely both on Ember and passive damage with this one, so oh yes, time zones can't only mess with your mind. Oh, wrong weapon. Still wrong weapon. Another snare. Oh, where is that one? Plenty of time to cast my dogs. There's Ember's ultimate. This is a bit of a clumsy tactic, but it works. It gets the job done. Let's hit it with our meat here. Ember likes it when you use your ultimates. Oh, it's amusing. More ultimates on Ember's part. Got interrupted. Can't use synergies when you're snared, so those are a bit useless in this battle. Can we make it? Dang it. Oh, there we go. Now we can move along. I'm going to actually activate our quest there so we know where we're going and what we're doing. We're going that way. Ponies! There's a restaurant nearby that takes part in an Oktoberfest event, and every year they have a pony carriage that goes around the city at certain times, and that was the first time I heard it this year. I need more coffee, so I'm going to park you here for a bit. I have returned. Now, let's tell me about the picture. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Now, to the next boss, everyone. Making certain I'm going in the right direction. Oh, I forgot to mention that during this Undaunted Celebration event, you get 2 event tickets when you slay the last boss in your first group dungeon. And obviously Impresario has a lot of goodies to sell you. Or tickets, of course. Inventory full. Let's take a moment to shop around.
Anything I...
My inventory is always cluttered because I, like many others, am a hoarder. Shark's battle axe. Where have I been?
Yes?
Oh yes, where is the sewers? That way.
Ember the Sorcerer, reporting for duty.
Ember returns automatically when you put away your merchant or banker. That's very convenient.
That was fun. This is gonna be fun.
So many Bunnikins. Bunnikins. How do you pronounce that, by the way? This group dungeon is one of my absolute favorites. The bosses and other enemies are interesting and have a decent amount of variety. This isn't too difficult to solo and also so pretty.
Come on.
Oops. A night was before getting rid of all just somewhere in a little bit of difficulty. Okay, that's better. Let's head as another mini boss. As Relatively interesting mechanics, but yes, overall and easy. Keeping your distance is always a smart choice. Also, don't stand in the red areas.
I'm not going to make it much longer.
Oh, she did catch him. Dang it. Looting all the corpses to make certain our inventory remains filled, and then we are free to move on to the next enemy. There are numerous. Great. And flies.
Let's keep moving.
Last time I struggled in ESO. I think I was trying to solo a DLC group dungeon. Those aren't easy. But in overland content, it's been years. When you get past a certain level in ESO, things start to get like seriously super easy. There is of course the trial department that is
We're dangerous, huh?
quite challenging, and veteran group dungeons that are a huge challenge, but the things that you can do solo. I'm level 2339, and at this point
Kind of terrifying, you know that?
it's like this. Hey, next is Grothdar. I'm wearing the Grothdar monster set, actually. They're entertaining enemy, and also the set is pretty good. Straight into the lava.
Have to break away.
Grothdar down. I've forgotten what the max level is in ESO. I think it starts with a 3 nowadays. Moving on. Lots of Madness is a relatively long dungeon, but
Let's go.
still completely solvable. Do we go up the stairs? Yes, we do. If memory serves, there are containers around here. And also, it seems that Ember found enemies.
Break free.
No, you break free. That's the wrong way. ESO is filled with activities. I can't remember how many years I've been playing, and I still find new things in the game. And also they keep adding content, so the adventure is never lost. We find another mini boss. The biggest challenge with this boss is pronouncing the name. I'm not going to try. This puddle is, for some reason, a real nightmare to get out of. I once struggled for an entire minute. That wasn't a good thing. Inventory full. We need another shopping break.
Care to...
That amulet sounds enticing, but I don't need that set.
Come!
Let's go do something exciting.
And now we have to jump. And on the shores of that puddle we find a pecton of enemies. This is a really fun scene. It's like the game devs wanted to tire you out here so that you will be very annoyed and exhausted as you reach the top of the stairs and fight another means. We just keep arriving. Missed loot there. And then up the stairs. Here we find the ancient one. Also a relatively easy new boss, but there is mechanics of course involved here. The attacks can do a lot of damage, and also there are like surprise things that can really get to you if you aren't paying attention. There we go. So we need to continue up the stairs. And here we find Iskra the Omen, another big enemy. Caught the arrival scene and everything. So this one makes the blue lines of fire that can cause a lot of damage. You shouldn't stand on them. But for a real boss, Iskra the Omen is actually pretty tame. Oops. That was totally fun. And then we don't go there, but here, to the Vaults of Doom. And this is my absolute favorite part of the entire dungeon. This view is amazing. And we get to jump through it. So pretty. And after this corridor, we get to the Mad Architect of Animals. Oh, I wish all group dungeons in ESO were like this. We are very close to the boss here, but we do need to face another small challenge there. Before we get to it, did I see a chest? Yes, I did.
Anyway.
Ooh, the master chest. Should we? Oh, well, it'll keep. Oh, we managed to full stock. Had I been collecting these sets, I would be like so happy right now. So, before we get to the boss, we need to do a bit of creative popping. If you fall, you might die, and you also need to take the stairs to the top level there. Oh, we need it. I stink at hopping, that's why I don't really enjoy the kinds of games where you need to, well, hop around. The Mad Architect likes to summon smaller enemies. It might be smart to get rid of them before or while you concentrate on the boss. When the Mad Architect summons a shield like that, stand under it, because the rest of the world goes into a bad place then. We did it! Yay! 2 event tickets and everything. Now we are free to return to Clerium to return our fetch. The exit is conveniently close to the last battle place. All we need to do is walk up through. And this should take us to the way shrine closest to our previous destination. Yes? No. Yeah. Oh. We'll just run. All the way there. Can I be bothered to run? No. Usually when I need a way shrine real quick, I travel outside of my in-room in Freeman and take it from there because the in-room is this close to the way shrine. All you need to do is just run across the town square. So easy. Clarion, we managed. Give us presents.
You do not howl or claw at your face. Is it possible you bested the vaults of madness, Undaunted?
I am sane and the architect is dead.
You have impressed me. To trap
Yes,
what
yes.
more is
Thank
there
you.
to be said? You have done.
So during the Undaunted event, you get double keys from completing Undaunted pledges. So usually you only get one from Clarion's pledges when you play in
Took you
normal.
long, and you didn't burn 'em.
But during the celebration, you get two. Even more for veteran. Let's open our presents.
You don't find something like that every day.
Wow, a packet. And in the glorious Undaunted box. Ooh, style pages. And also furnishings. So pleased. Let's preview the stuff. Really cute. And what was the other thing? We got shoulders. We can't preview that. So Undaunted keys are used for purchasing
What are you waiting?
shoulder pieces for monster sets. Monster helms drop from group dungeons when you slay the last enemy. Each one has their own unique monster sets, and Undaunted pledge givers sell you the second piece. Also, you can purchase
What are you waiting for?
skill styles and style pages for Undaunted keys. Clarion has
Undaunted.
different produce and also the last one has
I never.
different
Drakeville.
oops, different
I've killed-
kinds of things that they sell you. So that is the purpose of the keys. Currently, I'm working only on the Golden Pursuit with LCB, but some of my other characters are in the process of being altered completely. Let's visit the impresario now and see what we can get for event tickets. The next group dungeons that you complete on any given day during the Undaunted Event. When you slay the last boss, you get a purple reward coffer that also can grant you furnishings and style pages. So it does pay off to work on those group dungeons during the event. Impresario is another merchant who will always be with you even when you are a stage 4 vampire.
Attend. Show me your.
So, we get to buy the style pages that drop from Undaunted reward coffers that drop when you slay last bosses in group dungeons. We also can buy companion guild commendations and fragments for the next morph of the Stone Wisp of Truth and Law non-combat pet. I need this one, but I only have 4 tickets, so I'm going to need to complete group dungeons. And that was, I think, all that the Impresario has to offer. And now, as we have completed an entire group dungeon on our own, I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. For now, I will return next Thursday at 2 p.m. to do something else in Elder Scrolls Online. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Ta.